Welcome, citizens of the Total War multiverse, and thank you for joining me on this epic battle. We are passionate about Rome Total War 2, and we will continue to put out ever improving content, so please subscribe and let's grow this channel together. So what we got going on in this battle, we've tried to do a bit of a scenario. So we had the Diadochi Wars, which were fought between the Alexander's successors, a series of conflicts over the course of 41 years. There were 4 separate wars, which were pretty devastating. So when Alexander the Great passed, there were 4 generals left, and it expanded over. We had Egypt, we had Seleucids, we had Macedon, we had Pergamum, we had Thrace, Epirus, Bactria, Parthia, and so on. All those factions were being controlled by 4 kingdoms, 4 generals, and they all fought, switching sides and so on. And yeah, it's not a particular fight going on here that happened in history, but those were factions that fought in those wars. So we have, for the attackers, we have PD, YouTube Total War Multiverse, which is me, playing as Seleucids. We had Mirak playing for Macedon over here. He's attacking the right flank. And we have Ragnarok, bring another Seleucid army. For the defenders, we have Kraken playing as the Thracian Kingdom, which replicates, I guess, Thrace. And then we had 2 factions of Bactria, Lucky Fox and Violet, my waifu. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy this battle that's gonna take 44 minutes roughly. So on the right flank we have the Macedonians pushing forward these turrets and the towers. They're about to do some serious damage. And then they're being harassed by the Thracian Kingdom horsemen. So yeah, Thracians. Yes, you can almost call them Thrace. So here we have a unit of hillmen already routing. This ballista is doing quite a bit of damage. Oh, they're still going. They lost more than half of their initial starting troops. So here they managed to get one of my ballista, but hey, that's fine. We ended up killing the rest of their ballistas over there. I think I brought some troops. Yeah, that must have been the archers coming over there and just shooting at them. So we're about to break this side of the wall as well. My ally over here is going to break this side. Look at that. 93. Skadoosh. 100% destruction. Let the massacre begin. And I'm about to break my side. The Macedonians are doing some progress here too. Whew. They have to watch out for the harassing cavalry that the Thracians brought forward. Some nice pikemen over there. They'll be pretty useful, especially later on in the battle. I got the archers, Macedonian archers. Oh, that one's transparent slightly. Well, look at the mountains in the background. That's pretty cool. So we're attacking the city of Pulpudeva, which I believe it was located in closer to Thrace, but it was still Macedon. No, it would have been Macedon and Macedonia. Yeah, so here we got the Thracian player bringing some spears up to probably fully secure this gate. Mind you, he doesn't have to keep them up there. Ooh. He lost 13 troops just by being on the wrong side of the wall. So yeah, the Macedonian players is really destroying the wall around these gates. It would be cool if you could put, you know, the towers up here, I guess. Because then you could get a couple of towers just overwhelming the gate. But hey, that's fine. Rome 2 is still a great game without that capability. So we're already pushing into the city. We have neutralized this tower over here. So we got a foothold. Look at that. Ooh, from memory, this battle's gonna get juicy. This is gonna be a great battle to watch. Yes, I remember it now. It wasn't actually that long ago. Gosh, when was it? On Saturday. So Saturday the what? Let's see. 2 seconds. I got my data here. The 11th. So it was only 2 days ago. So we got the artillery firing some fiery balls over those very washed Bactrian hillmen, because we are the unwashed. Those were their words. Not sure you can speak like that these days anymore, but hey. Rightio. So more troops invading the Pulpudevian city. That's so me, obviously I saved the battle, so I got the yellow border. Look at that. Doesn't look like they're putting much of a fight, but as you can see, they got a bit of a more expanded defense. That's what they're doing. So they're defending this area over here, this area over here, and this entry over here. So in a sense, we could potentially be sitting ducks. They're probably just waiting for us to bring more troops, but who's this? I believe this would be Lucky Fox. It's pushing forward. I can't tell which one's Lucky Fox and which one is Violet, my waifu. But hey, it'll be one or the other, so... Oh, I know this one's Kraken. Ooh, suffered some losses on their archers over here. Quite a few archers killed. If you can get to kill their archers nice and early, that's good. Ooh, so we got a bit of a push happening by the Macedonian players over here. But the Thracian nobles should have no problem shooting through them. Jesus, yeah, no, those Thoric swordsmen gotta get out of there quickly. Those Thracian nobles are disgustingly good, eh? Look at them, they're routing the Thoric swordmen. Jesus, they lost like 50 troops in like 10 seconds. Those Thracians... what are they carrying? What's that weapon called? Did it tell us here? Oh, I don't need cat effects, okay. Thracian thinks himself unequal by others. Perhaps he is right? Well, that many kills, they probably are right. Pretty weak with their armor though, so... they're a bit too much up themselves. Yeah, you guys look cool. I'm just kidding. Ooh, look at the tower being set on fire. That's a cool sight. But they managed to get all their troops off the tower. So we got another push happening here. They already got 70 losses and no kills with those Thoric swordsmen. They're both down to 90. This one's got 4 kills though. Yeah, being met by some more Thracian warriors. Oof, not good, not good. Where are the archers? Ah, the archers should have been right here. Shooting into the... Oh, there they are. They should be shooting into those Thracian warriors with low ammo. Man, they come in. Check this out. They come right in. And they do a ton of damage. Oh, that's a bit laggy. It's probably a bit too much going on. It's got times when it runs very smoothly and then times when it's a little bit laggy. So that's what they do. They're doing cycle charges, pulling them out, pulling them in, and bringing another unit in. This one's already got 18 kills. Oh, they're losing some troops. They're probably not the best in prolonged fight. They need to do cycle charges with them. Gosh, they're losing some troops. Well, Thracian warriors are the cheaper version. of Thracian warriors. Yeah, the Thracian nobles are the better ones. I think they're about 1300. So, oh, yep. So we got some engagement going on here. The very first hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, so they're unloading their pillars into our troops. So here we got my ally taking on this flank, and here's me taking on this flank. The leg seems to have stopped for now. Ooh, that was a good... Yeah, keep going, keep firing. If you can hit the rear of a unit, that's the best way to kill them. What's going on here? Hillmen. Yep, they're dead to take the pillars, so they don't have to... They don't get to kill precious Thoric swordsmen. They're reforming a little bit. Oh, they're going into shield wall. That gives them more armor strength, bracing, melee defense, and shield strength. You can see it all increasing over there with the white in their stats on the left bottom corner. So here we got the hillmen engaging, just so it stops them from throwing their pillars, or at least it throws their pillars into the hillmen. I guess it's not very effective, but that was the plan anyway. Here we got some more Thoric swordsmen taking on some of the enemy Thoric swordsmen. This will be a pretty even fight. Combat even, yes. We got some Bactrian royal guards pulling back for some reason, so the Thoric swordsmen could take on another unit of Thoric swordsmen. So that's what happens. I guess they're all very Greek type units. But then we got some elite Persian archers firing from Baktria, and they're getting in some decent kills. Now look at this. They could fire into the sides of that unit over there. That's a good way to kill them, or just fire straight at my archers. I'm trying to get rid of my archers. Oh yeah, I had to avoid that imaginary line over there. So those Thor spears are exceptional troops. They're just sitting there. If these guys were to engage, they can't really, because they would have hit this unit. I think that's maybe what they're going to try to do now. But I'm just sitting there throwing my pillars away and racking up kills. Let's see what's happening on the right flank. Yeah, the Thracians. Are doing some serious damage. We got the Royal Pelstas with 166 kills. Not bad. Not bad. Thoric swordsman, 42 kills. Another unit of Thoric swordsmen that I think they just unit of Royal Pelsta they just routed with 144 kills. They are very elite. You'd probably want to get a few more kills with them. Another unit of Royal Pelsta here with only 68 kills. They've already lost 60 odd troops. Yeah, the Thracian nobles, man, look at that. 160 kills and only lost 42. The Thracian player knows what he's doing. And in fairness, the Macedonian player probably knows what he's doing quite... Yeah, but... Knows what he's doing, but he gets, he gets attacked from a few flanks, and... he might have not been aware of how powerful those cycle charges are by the Thracian player. That's nasty. So now, he's just trying to save his archers. Got a unit of Hellenic cataphracts with only 27 kills, but they're wrecking them up quickly. Some pikesmen and hot pursuit. Not going too quickly, but moving nonetheless. Got another unit here of Hellenic cataphracts taking on the Macedonian general. That's a biggie. So if he dies now, the attackers would be in trouble. But this Hellenic cataphracts, they're already exhausted, and they shouldn't be that strong in prolonged combat. The companion cavalry should get them. However, they are losing troops. What's going on here? Especially with them being exhausted, they should be losing troops so much quicker. But if anything, it's very even. Oh, that's not right. That's a fresh unit. That's pretty odd. And now they're routing. Jesus. Jesus. Okay. I don't even want to watch anymore. See, is the general just routed. That's not good. Is he dead? Well, he probably will be. General dead, yeah, so that's a heavy loss by the Macedonian player. And the attackers in general, because they've been severely depleted now, so I don't believe they'll be able to make much of a push. What's he got here? He's got some scorpions. Lost already 20 of their troops. They keep losing some more. Hopefully he gets to save them. And yeah. Oh, my ballista over here, 119 kills. Whew, pretty happy with that. 242 by my ally. Good job. Man, I love it when the ballista get a lot of kills. Oh, nice, nice. So we got some elephants that came in. But I get distracted. There's a lot happening. And they already got 25 kills. They are already out of control. But they are going into the enemies, mostly. Oof, no, no. Push your troops back. The elephants are doing some serious damage into their own troops. Gosh, yeah, that's no good. They got 163 kills, but I wonder how many of that it's own troops. Over here, the battle rages on. And the mercenary Syrian archers, I think they were firing at the time at my archers, yeah, and I realized a bit too late. And I've lost so many. But I got some reinforcements coming in. The Macedonian player has decided to come over to my side. So we'll attack this over here. So now the balance of power is probably in the defenders' favor. We are in trouble. Luckily for us, the elephants, while running amok, they are now running amok into the enemy's troops. And they keep moving forward, so that's great. Oh, if anything, we got a bit of a breach going on here. So we could push this way. The battle rages on this flank as well. We've got quite a few engagements. Tauric swordsmen taking on some Tauric swordsmen. Tauric swordsmen taking on some Tauric swordsmen. Torio spears, that's new. Taking on some Tauric swordsmen. And some Tauric swordsmen taking on some Tauric swordsmen. Who would have thought? This is the Battle of the Thorax. But now the Thracian player is bringing some nobles. Look at that, the elephants are still going. They are starting to die though. With 400, wow. Oh, I can't keep up. 500, they're probably gonna hit 500 kills in no time. And it seems they're going into some Torio spears. And that's pretty good because they barely got any kills, those Torio spears. And they're wasting all their pillars. So here we notice those Thracian nobles. Were we firing at them yet? No, not yet. We're firing at the archers, yes. Really good. Those Torio spears are really good for that. Use them to fire against low ammo units like archers or Thracian nobles. The battle rages on. Thracian nobles with 92 kills. Barely lost any troops. They are pushing forward. But I got a good way of dealing with them. Are the elephants still going on? No, the elephants have been neutralized. They're just being moved around the field for some reason. But yeah. Yeah, so the Thracian nobles, I believe I'm going to be shooting the heck out of them now. Because they got their sides exposed. But they're still racking up kills, eh? Yep. So I got some nice Royal Pelstars with full ammo, just having a fields day with them. It's so laggy. I don't know why. We got good graphics and good PC, but yeah, it wasn't laggy during the battle. Then it has to be laggy during the replay. It makes no sense, eh? It's just one connection. Here I'm pushing some Hellenic cataphracts. Gosh, I don't know why. Maybe by mistake? Maybe I was trying to get to those... Oh no, I think I hit the rear of those the side of those Tauric swordsmen. And now they're firing at me, so I gotta pull them out of there quickly. Understood. So the line is still pretty even, I guess. We're not making a lot of progress. You see the lines of dead bodies happening. One there, One there. And we got some chariots coming in. Hope they're allied chariots. Yeah, thank God. So we got some sighted chariots coming in and doing some damage. Some Tauric swordsmen. Got some more Tauric swords. Oh gosh. Doesn't get old, does it? Got some, yeah, okay, whatever. We got them. Yeah, they're everywhere. The sighted chariots are getting in some kills. They are losing some troops though, and they're already routing. They have reached over 100 kills, so it's not too bad. They are a very expensive unit, so you probably want to get more than that. I wonder when they retreat, do they get to kill anymore? Or that's the end of it? Oh, they're still killing some. Oh, yeah, they're still killing some. Look at that. This guy. These bad boys over here, they're just racking up kills. they can't rouse, so everything that touches them, look, they just kill everything on their path, except for the allied forces. Yeah, don't know why it's so laggy. Let's try to change the graphics a little bit. Maybe they'll improve it slightly. Bear with me. Maybe slightly. It's a bit more smooth flowing. Yeah, that's a bit more smoother. Cool, we'll go with that. So maybe our graphics are not as good as we thought. Oh wow! So here we got the Thracian player brought from memory those Thracian nobles around this way, and I've seen them, and like, that's the general right there. So I've been firing at him, and he barely managed to get out of there, all bloodied up. Which one is him? Which one are you, General? How does he look? You guys tell me which one is the General. I'll even pause it for a second. Let's see. Whichever one it is, he's still alive. He's still fighting. Maybe that's the guy. Like, follow me, guys. We have survived so far. Barely. Oh. So here we got some Hellenic cataphracts with 103 Hellenic cataphracts left with 102 kills. I managed to squeeze in and attack some archers over here. Yeah, so this archer engagement is gonna... We got a serious foothold over here, right? So we got the archers in a good position, and we're starting to push through. But are we though? The battle rages on. Nothing else is happening on this flank. It's just this side over here. It was so quiet in the beginning. We got in, we were chilling, thinking this is gonna be easy, and then bam! They fell onto us with everything they had. Got some silver shield pikemen. Oh, I brought them in, yeah, but they're being triggered pretty badly. So yeah, look at that. Archer shooting from there, archer shooting from there. I thought some Taurus spears to come in to help, but nah. It's not good for a nearly $1,300 unit. 1,300 denarii. Some more Thracian nobles. Dude, look at their kills, man. Over 200. They're so badass. We got a Royal Pelstas with 200 kills too, so they're pretty good. My ally over there, but they're not gonna last long, so... Yeah, it's not looking very good. We got another Torio spear unit that managed to sneak through. I'm just doing God's work and getting rid of them. Oh man, we have lost this flank. That flank is over. We're still pretty well entrenched though, and I do believe we stand a chance. The balance of power is in the defenders' favor. Yeah, right here we got the mercenary Cretan archers fighting against the Thorius spears, and we got another unit of Thoric swordsmen. Look how many units of Thracian warriors are coming in now. Luckily, the Macedonian player has a unit of pikemen. He manages to bring in just in time to create a bit of a defensive line here, an ad hoc defensive line. My Royal Pelstas are doing pretty well. And a unit of Thoric swordsmen over there, they're just sort of holding the line. And that was a bad mistake by the Thracian player. He trying to flank me, but at the same time managed to flank him. And here one of the Bactrian players trying to sneak through, but got caught up by those pikemen. Got another unit of pikemen coming. Oh, where did they come from? Man, they almost had us right there. But we're creating a bit of a we're pulling back a little bit, trying to, you know, just consolidate a bit more. Thracian nobles are just there doing serious damage, man. Luckily, we got plenty of archers left who are just neutralizing them. The pikemen form a really good defensive position over there. And here we got the Syrian archers fighting a unit of Bactrian Royal Guard. This guy pulled his general forward. He would be a juicy target. I'm not sure we've noticed it. But yeah, things have calmed a little bit. I think that's all that's left. Oh, they managed to sneak through. That's no good. We got no one over here defending us. So they're just killing our archers. You might have not noticed at the time. So the attackers, yeah, the attackers are really good flanking maneuver over there. But they decided to leave the city. Like, no, they're chasing down those archers. We can't really move forward. Oh, nice. The Thracian bowmen. They're probably out of ammo. Otherwise, they shouldn't be this up front. And here I got my general coming through. Right, so I brought him all the way around, hoping no one would see. Did they see? One of the Bactrian players saw me doing this. But let's check this out. And this unit of archers would be routing very soon. Yep, they're gone. On to the next target. Still got 39 Hellenic Cataphracts. A really elite unit. They can do some serious damage with 76 charge damage. Now they're going straight into those Thoric swordsmen. Let's see what they'll do here. They suffered some Pila shots, but doesn't seem to have phased them at all. They will probably wipe out this Thoric swordsman unit, or maybe not. Not quite. So I'm just pulling them back in time to not lose a troop. The Thracian noble warrior, the Thracian noble general is still there. Such a good target, such a good target. Should have gone for him. But yeah, I'm gonna try and initially get rid of this Thoric swordsman unit. So somehow we managed to defuse the situation over here, and all that's left. Yeah, my ally is doing a really good job here, just spreading out the enemy, making the enemy chase him outside the city, and then he gets to use his archers to fire from all angles. So yeah, there's only one unit left of Thoric swordsmen outside chasing archers, and at this point we're pushing forward. My general is doing quite a bit of damage, 140 kills very soon. Just routed 2 more pretty depleted units. And all that seems to be left out of the defenders is that. Man, at some point I thought we've lost it, eh? I thought we really lost it right there. I don't know how we managed to pull back, but the balance of power is back in the middle. Quite balanced. So at this point my ally is like, guys, why are we just sitting here? Let's go straight to the center. There's no the center up there. This is the center. Let's win this Diadochi War. Or battle. The war is probably a bit harder to win. Yeah, we got 2 units of pikemen. Pretty full units of pikemen. Already done some serious damage. But they're exhausted. We got my general chasing, trying to get the rear of those Tauric swordsmen, but my general is exhausted and those Tauric swordsmen are fresh. So they will probably wipe out my Hellenic cataphracts. Better get them out of there. Yeah, so at this point everyone's just rushing to the middle. They've seen what the Macedonian player is doing. Everyone's rushing to the middle. It's a race against time. Look at all the bloodbath. Everyone's rushing to the middle. What a cool sight. What a cool sight. Sweet, so the Bactrians are reaching there first. The Macedonians are coming around this way. And the Seleucid players are coming around this way as well. I believe at this point I was only just walking. No, I was still running. But there's no point facing an army that is mostly fresh or active with exhausted units. So we had plenty of time. Thought initially, let's get rid of this unit over here. My ally has noticed that, so he conscientiously pulled his thorax, his silver shield swordsman back to get the rear of those thorax swordsmen. So I got 42 thorax swordsmen, he's got 37, but because his are fresh, mine are exhausted. You'll see what's gonna happen. So now this thorax swordsman's attacked on both sides, losing troops quickly, but I'm still the one routing sooner. And yeah, I routed all together with more troops. So that's why it's so important to make sure your units are fresh, and now they're no longer attacked on both sides, so they could do some damage against those silver shield swordsmen, but maybe not. The silver shield swordsmen are very elite units. We're about to go for the final engagement in the center. 11 minutes of the battle left. Got a nice 2 units of pikemen moving forward. My general's still alive.
Right into the devil!
Yeah, he's still there. With 157 kills. Not too bad, not too bad. The hillmen's had some ammo left, so now they're releasing all that ammo into the pikemen's. Some good targets to kill. Look at their pikes. Coated with blood. Blood of their enemies. Got a unit of levy pikemen taking a unit of pikemen. The levy pikemen are cheaper than the just normal pikemen. I wonder who is gonna win. Probably no one. They're just gonna be staring at each other. Too afraid to use their pikes. Oh yeah, so they're about to get surrounded here. We moved a bit too slow. And luckily for us, the Macedonian player has noticed. Oh no, this unit of pikes have just... They just routed. With 95. Man, that's no good. So when you advance, don't advance too quickly. Wait for everyone to catch up. That's all that's left. These are all the troops left. So here they got the side of those pikemen, but then I got their rear with my my Hellenic cataphracts. Pretty healthy unit of Thoric swordsmen at this stage of the engagement. They're down to about half, but they're about to get surrounded now. The defenders have noticed and they're trying to pull in, but luckily the Macedonian player has noticed as well, so now they're just going to be facing each other. Levy pikemen versus pikemen. Those Levy pikemen are probably going to end up dying. 100 left of the pikemen. 6. Oof. Yep, no, they're out of here. Soon enough be routed. They're also being fired at by archers over here. 215 kills for archers. That's juicy. That's pretty good. My general's still alive and managed to get another rear charge. It's probably going to end up routing this unit of Thoric swordsmen. Those pikemen better turn around ASAP, and they do. They do. What a good play. What a good play. Maybe pikemen have came back for some more. But you see, they're just losing troops so much quicker than they're killing. So, yeah. They'll probably rout very, very soon. See that the Thoric pikemen are still fighting. They're still fighting. Not anymore. I got a unit of Royal Pelstas come into play. And they're gonna rout them in no time. Not the unit of Thoric swordsmen come in. With only 12 kills. Whew. Got some of my Hellenic cataphracts. Who tried to rebate. Trying to return the favor. And charge into them with 114 charge. So we had trample. The trample effect. But now I'm pulling them back because they're being chased and that's no good. Oh no, I'm pulling them back to finally kill this general. I've been after this general for quite a while. Will I end up doing it or not? Let's see. Oh. Nope. So I think that's it for me. I think that's it for my general. Only 2 left. Only 1 left. Is that the general? Oh, he is gone. What a glorious death. Yep, so now my general is dead. Oof. Not a good time to lose a general, that's for sure. But we're still in the fight. We're still in this fight. So at this point, we're still holding both armies. One army here and one army here. Trying to not get them to engage too much over here. But yeah, there's no point going around this way because of this tower. This tower alone will probably end up destroying our army. So yeah, once again it's coming down to, you know, to a few units. Got a unit of Syrian archers here just routing, but they're still fighting. Wavering, not routing, my apologies. They're trying to surround this unit of Thoric swordsmen. So once they get attacked in the rear, I believe there is about 50% of their rankings. So the melee attack goes from like 38 to like half. I'm assuming the base morale drops to half as well. So I think that's one of the mechanics they have in this game. So yeah, so look at that, they managed to rout them. So now we got a bit of a Mexican standoff. Some Royal Pelstas that are tired. Just relaxing them a little bit. And some pikemen with 374 kills. I still got my pikemen over here with 110 kills, 127 of them. So yeah, they're gonna be playing an important role. Don't know why I have them in pike formation. This makes them get tired quicker. Got a unit of Torio Spears coming in and a unit of Royal Pelstas. Yep, so we just engaged. We haven't waited, we just went right into it. Royal Pelstas with 308 kills and still half of their initial unit remaining. They're routing this Bactrian unit, who's also being attacked by some Silver Shield Swordsmen with 242 kills. And now this unit managed to get itself. The plan was to get behind those pikemen and to rout them, and I think they're gonna end up succeeding. And yeah, so they routed a pretty healthy unit with 63 troops left. But now and now the line went from there to there again. My Royal Pelsers are still in the fight with the Silver Shield Swordsman brothers, holding the line against some Tauric Swordsmen and against the Bactrian Royal Guard. Yeah, the Thracian player is fully out at this point. I haven't noticed when he got out. So I believe his general died too. So yeah, it's down to very few troops once again. Just pull my Royal Pelstas and trying to get a bit of a side charge in here. They're really good units to attack with, Royal Pelstas. The Silver Shield Swordsmen are pretty good too with 50, but the Royal Pelstas got, I believe they got about 65 to start with. And the Silver Shield Swordsmen probably got like 46 or something. They're a better defensive unit with 73 compared to 55. Oh yeah, so what's going on? They're pulling back. Look at the balance of power, man. It's still even. And at this point, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defender units remaining. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacking units remaining. We managed to surround this bulk of an army right there. We're attacking from this side, that side, and managed to squeeze around this way too. So these guys should be routing fairly soon. Yeah, these fellas are attacked in the rear. The Royal Pelstas doing good work over there. And the pikemen have come in, and now they're. Yeah, so once again, the Bactrian players are trying to attack the pikemen, obviously to get their rear or sides. I don't know what they're doing. Why are they sitting like that? Who are they fighting against? Those three guys, they don't see those 1,000 people on their left flank. Alright, so now they're turning. The Bactrian Royal Guard better pull out of there. No, they're pushing through. No, they're pulling. So yeah, it's down to the last 2.5 minutes. We managed to sandwich a unit of Tauric Swordsmen here that's being attacked in the rear. Yeah, and they should be routing fairly soon. Whew. It's a toughie, man. It's a toughie. The unit of Royal Pelstas almost 400 kills, and this unit of Silver Shield Swordsmen almost 300 kills. Oh, there's none being attacked in the rear right now, so it's a pretty even fight going on here. Combat even, combat even, combat even. Unit losing decisively, unit losing. So, yeah, they're routing. We managed to get a rear charge with some Royal Pelstas. And we're just keeping the Bactrian Royal Guard in check with our Silver Shield pikemen. What a strong unit to have towards the end of the battle, eh? So all that's left now, it's a unit of Tauric Swordsmen. And yeah, things are becoming pretty clear. Man, at some point, at many points during this battle, we thought we lost it, eh? We thought we lost it. This just goes to show, never give up, you know? Never give up. Just keep going. They're gonna make some mistakes too. There might be, you know, a change of fortune. So yeah, we're managing to rout this unit of Tauric Swordsmen. And all that's left is this Bactrian Royal Guard, who's have to take on these pikemen. Who's not gonna have a problem keeping them at bay and neutralizing them. So they have pushed through to get to those Syrian archers for some reason. I believe they're out of ammo at this point, so yeah, 60 troops left, and they are wavering. They got into the rear of my pikemen, but it's not gonna matter anymore. We just got too many units. We're gonna overwhelm them. Yeah, they don't have much of an option either. They can't really put the, I don't know, the Bactrians over here, because then we'll just come with the pikes. So yeah, they have to attack. They have to keep going. They're exhausted. They've done a good job. They fought hard. But yeah, their time is coming near. Their time is coming to an end. And that's the end of the battle, folks. I hope you all enjoyed it. And let's check some of the statistics. Sweet. So here we have PD, YouTube Total War Multiverse. Just to make it clear that we have a YouTube channel. We started with 2,840. We lost 2,358 and killed 2,902. My archers have done pretty good. A couple of times they got caught out, but they are archers. So, you know, I tried to do better with my archers than that. But hey, it's not too bad. Very proud of my Greek ballista and quite happy with my cataphracts. Very happy with my royal pelsters. Not sure why this one has done so poorly. This unit of pikes have died a bit prematurely. You know, in the end it all worked out, so hey, their sacrifice has not gone unnoticed. Toric swordsmen have done pretty good. I believe they have done pretty good. Quite average actually, but it's not too bad for a Torics to have about 100 on average. And yeah, quite happy with my Torio spears. Quite good unit to have behind your lines, your front line, so they can keep throwing their javelins. Then we have Mirak for Macedon with their his companion cavalry, 124 kills. He's the general that died in that one that conflict in the battle they had with the other Hellenic cataphracts. Yeah. Then his archers did pretty average, to be fair. Pikemen, they saved the game towards when we were being overwhelmed in the middle. They saved the game. Toric swordsmen, they've suffered. They sure have suffered. Royal Pelstars have done pretty good. Unfortunately, they didn't manage to save his scorpion. It would have been so valuable. But yeah, with 2,600 losses and 2,000 kills, it's not too bad considering he had to take on the Thracian player or Odrysian Kingdom. Then we have the second army of the Seleucids, Ragnarok, with 2,386 losses and 3,023 kills. That's really, really good right there. So, Silver Shield Swordsman, one unit has done really well, one not so well. Toric Swordsman, pretty average. Not too bad, pretty average. Hillmen, only 10, but then once again they are the throwaway unit really. Toric Spikeman, 121, not that great, but his archers, man, they were the real MVP of this battle. Elephant, 660 kills, very, very decent, very good for an elephant unit. He's probably ended up killing about, I remember we were talking and he probably ended up killing about 300 of his troops, but hey, if he's got about a 300 different kill rate there, it's not too bad. And unfortunately those sighted chariots, only 153 kills. It's still basically a full unit that they managed to kill, but yeah, they're very precious. Then the Greek ballista with 200, the giant ballista with 267 kills, that's incredibly well done. Then for the defenders we have Kraken with 2,697 losses and 2,790 kills. So more kills than losses. That's very good for a defender. Those Thracian nobles, they were a nightmare to deal with, eh? Look at all the kills they got. He's done so well with them. And then even those Thracian warriors, gosh, 211 kills. I believe they're only about 400 or 500 gold, denarii, should I say. So yeah, not bad at all. But yeah, those Thracian nobles have done really well. They would have done better if we didn't have our eyes on them with our archers. So yeah, they almost finished us in the middle. And then those Thracian bowmen, very good results. Thracian horsemen, not good at all, this one. Then this other one, only 49. They were a bit of a harassing unit. And his general got caught out and lost a lot of troops. Still managed to do 81 kills. Lucky Fox, who I believe it's a... So yeah, good job, Kraken. Lucky Fox, who I believe it's a It's a fairly new player, hasn't done too bad. 2,862 losses and 1,353 kills. The ratio is not that great, but hey, for a new player, it's not too bad either. So, yeah, we got the general here with 93 kills. That's pretty good. One unit of archers have done very well with 167. The other three, pretty average. Bactrian Hillman with 54 kills, not bad. Yeah, so overall, yeah, pardon me, those troops normally do more kills. Tauric Swordsman, one unit with 184, that's incredibly well. But then all the other ones, except a couple more, pretty average. The Royal Guard, they're a really good unit, but they just haven't had the chance to prove themselves in this battle. And Levy Pikemen, cheap units of pikes, yeah, they haven't done that well. Scale Thorax Hoplites for 26 kills. Yeah. So Lucky Fox, thanks for joining the battle. So good to have you. And yeah, hope you're gonna keep playing this game and get better. And you're definitely capable to increase this skill ratio. Before you know it, they'll be even. And Violet, my waifu, with 2,670 losses and 1,904 kills. A really good player. Apparently, it wasn't a good day for him. He normally does better than that. But yeah, the general, the Royal Bactrian Guard, the Bactrian Royal Guard with 65 kills. The Hellenic Cataphracts have done okay-ish. The archers have done okay. Then we got the Hillmen with 22 kills. A couple of you. Wow. All right. Those Thorax Swordsmen have done very well. Look at that. Look at that. 287 kills, 137. That's very good. Thorax Swordsman is middle of the range price. So yeah, no, very good kills right there. And the Torio Spears, not too bad. Not too bad. All in all, it's been a very, very entertaining battle and very close. Quite a few changes of favorites. At some point, we thought we were going to lose it. At some point, I thought, we definitely got this in the bag. And then the situation changed again. And yeah, it was really such an enjoyable battle. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. And yeah, once again, thank you all for joining us. And feel free, to comment your thoughts on this video. And whether it's praise or criticism, we'll take it all. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. It helps us immensely. We will try to keep putting content out there. My name is Speedy, and my teammate is Disparage, who's also putting content out there. So the two of us are trying to put content out there a bit more often. Depends on how time allows us to do that. Yeah, but no, I'll stop it at that. And thank you all once again. And wherever you are, have a good morning, have a good evening, or have a good night. Catch you all. Bye.